Hi Michelle, this is your reading. So, starting off with a past issue with you that's still resonating with you now. I feel things were quite a lot for you, felt quite a lot for you to handle. It was a struggle, and for some reason I felt you turning your back on things, even though the good things you turned your back on, you turned away from, was good. You needed to, because it was just way too much for you. Something was just way too much for you to handle. So moving on to the current situation with you, Michelle, and I feel you looking after number one as if, okay, I'm going to look after me, take what I need. Unfortunately, I feel you're struggling a bit with things at the moment. Even though you're taking what's right for you, I still feel you left out in the cold, having a bit of a struggle. So you want to hold on to what you've got, which I understand, and you want to protect. So for some reason I feel you're clinging on to everything that you've got, and you're being very protective. And I feel this is protective of yourself rather than anyone else. I feel you being quite protective. So the advice I'm getting for you is the things you pick. This current situation where you are, where you looking after number one and taking what you need, what you think you need and what you want. That's the key. Are you taking what you want rather than what you need? I feel you need to have a clearer focus on whether you want what you're asking for, what you're taking for, and whether you really need it or whether it's just a want. I feel that's quite relevant in this message, this reading for you. So the saying, a change is as good as a rest. I don't feel change is going to be good for you. If you're trying to try something new, something different, I think you know what I'm picking up on. That new thing you was trying to go for, or the option in your mind, I don't think that's going to be good for you. That's coming up as a not a good option. Focus on what you need rather than what you want. So, how do I see things panning out for you, Michelle? I feel someone taking care of you and you moving away. And I feel this is you saying, okay, accepting the help on hand, as if, okay, I'm going to let you take care of me, and I feel someone's going to put their arms around you and take care of you and move you further forward. And I feel financial situations are going to be sorted out. I feel there's going to be something turned on its head for a reason. So, just a quick recap, because it's not a very long reading. Only 3.5 minutes into this reading. Just a quick recap. Where things were a bit too much for you, I felt you turned your back on things, even though they was good. Taking what you felt you wanted. I feel you moving on in harder times. Holding on to what you do have. Being quite protective. The advice I get for you is, do you really need all of that? Focus on what you want rather than what you need. Don't try that new thing you've been thinking of. I'm not going to say it on here, but I feel there's a new thing you've been looking at the possibilities of something new in your life. That's not going to be the option. How I see things panning out, I feel someone putting their arm around you, taking care and taking control of things, where you can relax, let someone take control of the situation and give you the help, the assistance that would be good for you. And I feel some kind of financial situation is going to get completely turned on its head to clear things out. And I don't feel turned on its head in a negative way. I feel, well, okay, let's tip everything out, let's get things sorted. So it's actually a beneficial thing, even though it can sound like a negative. It's something that has to be done for a progression in a positive way. So I hope I did manage to connect with you. As with all the readings on this group, please remember to leave me feedback, as it helps me progress as a reader. Many thanks to you, Michelle, and many blessings.